Oh, what's up? I didn't even hear you come in here. I'm glad you came back for the second episode of Snack Time with Frobot and Pal. I'm Pal, my buddy Frobot. Who do we have up for today's episode?
Well, today's a very special episode, and I'll tell you why. We have none other than Lyle freaking Blackburn.
No way.
I shit you not. Now, this guy is everything from rock icon, okay, to writer. He's a writer first, though.
Okay.
Talented cryptozoologist.
Don't even know what that is.
And above all else, the proud owner of an award-winning mustache. Okay? I mean, shit. Monster hunter? Famed, infamous.
So basically, he's everything
He's
that we
anything.
aspire to be.
Exactly. So let's hear it for Lyle. Let's give him a hand.
Hey, Lyle, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming out.
Too long, actually. It's been a long time.
Thanks for coming to us via satellite.
Man, this is the greatest day of my life.
So, Lyle, let's jump right into a couple of questions for you. So, you're some sort of rock guy, right?
Yeah, I've kind of jumped all over from music genres. I played guitar for G.G. Allin for a very short period of time. He did a southern tour. After that, I went into more heavy, like metal stuff, and we played with a band called Solitude Eternus. We were signed by Roadrunner back in the early 90s. Then I kind of went back to doing punk again, did a horror punk metal kind of thing called the Kill Creeps in the late 90s, and that kind of led to Ghoultown. We started experimenting with some like dark western kind of riffs and stuff, and it was just a really cool deal, and it kind of played in the whole Texas theme, and so that's where Ghoultown came about, and Ghoultown's been around for 13 years. So
I know a big point in the Ghoultown career of something you're probably very proud of is the Elvira song you did for the Elvira show.
we were doing Texas Frightmare weekend here in Texas, as we always do, and she was one of the guests, and we played at the VIP party they had or whatever, and her manager saw us. She wasn't there actually, but her manager did, and the next day was telling her all about it. Man, you got to see this band Ghoultown, they were really cool. The next day I was kind of hanging out with some guys. I go, man, you got to go back to your vendor booth, man, because Elvira wants to meet you. I'm like, yeah, right, whatever, dude. So I go over there, and she really did come by and said, I heard your band was great, you know, and my manager's been going on about it, and we should do something together. Maybe you should write me a song. And just sort of sparked something. I said, hey, you know, I've been a long-time fan. I could easily write a song. So I came up with a song. They liked it, you know, kind of just a new theme song type of thing, whatever.
It's really more of a power ballad, I would say.
Well, I really wouldn't call it a power ballad per se. Maybe more of a gothic, punkabilly, western, spaghetti, Elvira titty song.
Tribute to Elvira. And so we decided to shoot a video. We went out to Hollywood and shot the video, and it was directed and edited by our friend Grizz Grimley, and so it just sort of went from there, you know.
He's got an extremely just goddamn excellent, fantastic book right now coming out on the Fuck Monster.
I thought it was the Fuck Monster. And you are pretty good at kissing ass. Is that how you got this gig?
I'm working on it.
We're good at it. I like it.
Oh, man.
So what exactly is this book about? A fuck monster?
My book is called The Beast of Boggy Creek, and it's basically the history of this creature called the Fouke Monster from Arkansas.
Fuck, folk, whatever.
If you remember the old movie The Legend of Boggy Creek back in the 70s, that movie was based on the sightings of this alleged kind of swampy Sasquatch creature. When I started writing for the horror magazine Rue Morgue, I started looking into the history of some old horror movies, and that was one of them. And I started searching the internet, and I really couldn't find any definitive history or backstory on it. So I started really researching the whole story, and it's just a really cool story about not only the alleged creature, but the making of the legend of Boggy Creek, which was basically a guerrilla film, an independent film at the time, which was really hard to make, and it was made for like $150,000 and went on to make $25 million in the drive-in circuit. So it's just a really cool phenomenon. So my book is just about the whole history of that, kind of a cryptozoology / horror movie history.
Now, of all the stuff, okay, all the memorabilia, all the shit you've collected while rocking and hip thrusting across the country on tour with various rock bands, what is your most prized possession?
All kinds of the Mexican. I've got one of the original stunt masks from the Army of Darkness, which is a pretty cool piece. I actually got that from one of the members of GWAR who got it from the original special effects guy. I think he gave a bunch of the masks to guys in GWAR. Eventually it found its way to my collection, so that's probably one of my top prized pieces.
Do you think on the next Ghoultown CD, if you guys really want to spice up and get some good raw going, maybe you should consider having Frobot and I as a guest spot on your new CD? What do you think about that? Would that work?
Spice it up a little bit, man. Let's get spicy.
It's Frobot, Pal. I'm signing out. See you cats later. See you on the flip.
Dunzo.